going down.
Throwing on second down, Williams. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Cooper was the man.
What? Come on, man.
And it'll be third down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and
under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Shit, I'm trying to make sure everybody eat, Jack. That nigga Elijah, my #1 weapon. Shit, he always in the slot and always open.
Here we go, here we go.
They always double teaming Judy
On the ground,
and Cooper.
To start this drive.
You couldn't follow your blocker, my nigga.
But will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now here's a
I should have let you take it. I should have let you take it.
And tackled behind the line of scrimmage. On third down, they go with Chubb.
That was no arm play. That was purely fucking. I forgot I had this juice right here, chat. I'm thirsty as a bitch.
Back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
On the set.
He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll drop to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
in what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break up that ball.
He's going to pick up the first down and more. And they will finally run him down. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
Come on.
Go score.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. These scores have to be a relief to this team, Greg. Looking at going 0-3 instead, a fourth quarter lead, and it looks like win number 1 is on the way.
Absolutely, and at this stage of the season, still being early, this is about as close to a must-win as it gets. Historically, teams that avoid 0-3 starts by getting back to 1-2.
Here's a handoff to Chubb. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. The question now, will the play stand?
Still first down. On the jump.
right out of the gun, and it's Chubb. And he'll get about 3 yards of that back, setting up 2nd and long. They'll go with Chubb. So it's a win for the Browns. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball and will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one.
Jack, we in there. We in there. Now look, the team dig in. That nigga had 144. Them boys had a great game. My bad. I didn't look at the box score. None of the player stats: 386 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, sacked 4 times, 12 completions with 21 attempts, 5,700 off of 16 attempts, 6.3 yards per carry, 2 touchdowns, no fumbles, 3 broken tackles, longest yards 57, yards after contact 50. Mari Cooper 144 yards, Elijah Moore 136 yards, no touchdowns, 1 touchdown. David Njoku 68 yards, 1 touchdown. Jerry Jeudy 1 reception. I probably targeted him a couple times though. and nobody else. So I mean, if they pay attention, they know who my receivers are and who I go to. But that's the thing. I got so many weapons. It's hard to just pinpoint one. I didn't delete that. I didn't. That's messy.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll be watching the Browns' rookie quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Browns and the Raiders, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
We are... So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by the former Buckeye, the young rookie QB from Ohio State.
And talk about someone who's absolutely lived up to his scouting report, because when we evaluated him coming out of school, everyone salivated over his big arm. He absolutely has a cannon. And this coaching staff, they're not going to be afraid, even in his rookie year, to let him air it out downfield and find out what he absolutely can do.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And here's the former Raider wideout, Amari Cooper. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
That's really good play design right there, and it's one that comes down to the offensive line. It's a deep in route, but it's only going to work if that line gives you time in the pocket to wait for the route to develop. Mission accomplished there as they pick up the ball.
Throw that fucking flag, man.
He's going to be off the mark, too far out in front. The Browns are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. They got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself in an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were. At 0-2, they were thinking, if we fall to 0-3, things can spin out of control. But now at 1-2, they shouldn't feel the need to press out there. They're now back in a good spot, find a way to win some games, and keep moving forward.
And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Williams going to look to throw again. Looking for and finding Amari Cooper again. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Second down, here's Chubb again. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Here's Williams. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And again, it's Chubb. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. You look at this Raiders defense. They enter play one from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Looking to throw is Williams. A pass complete to Moore. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping the second go-around ends in 6. In good position, first and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Christian Wilkins there defensively for the stop.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know the securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
This is 2nd and 8. On play action, here's Williams.
Pick.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
I threw it too late. I seen it too late, too late, too late, too late. It didn't capitalize, so that's cool.
Set to go. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
I should have favorite played that motherfucker. Oh, there we go.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10.
I could not find that shit for nothing.
Moore, the man in motion.
Oh, yeah. They figured out my play, y'all. They figured out my play, y'all.
And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaking.
Damn, Judy.
Play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw once more. Here's Williams.
What the fuck?
Incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there.
That's why you're not supposed to be back there.
I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
2nd and 10. To throw, it's Williams. Oh, he's got it wide open, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 34-yard line. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And holding it, maybe the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield.
We coming right at your bitch ass.
Here's Chubb on the read option. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line.
Jamari Thrash is a fucking superstar? What the fuck? Holding? What happened? That's great. Y'all couldn't hold the fucking line and then y'all holding niggas.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
it's a Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Play action. Now Williams. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
See what I said? It's the Giants, bro. We have a great game one week and a fucking terrible game the next. These niggas still can't capitalize. What the fuck is wrong with the Raiders? Y'all niggas said rain, and it's not raining, G. Give me some fucking great passes.
To throw from his end zone.
This short pass shit ain't gonna work for me, bro.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble at second down. Here's Chubb on the read option. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. 3rd and 2. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. To the air, Williams. And that one drops down, incomplete.
Niggas, bro. Why is he even over there? He is not QB1. I mean, wide receiver 1.
But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Over the middle, Amari Cooper, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. Throwing is Williams. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. To the air once more. Williams escaping the pressure right. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give you unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
To throw, Williams. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. They'll look to throw again. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. Back to throw again. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Down as close to the goal line. 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Chubb will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. Visitors offense and their quarterback ready to go once more.
I believe they trying to talk shit with them highlights. So we got to score.
From the gun, here's Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And now they're in the hurry up. Working out of the gun, Williams. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Offside. Defense.
So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Throwing to start the drive. Williams. That's going to be caught by Jeudy. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Williams. Flushed out right. And he's going to
That's fraud.
3rd time.
Get him. Catch that man. Catch his fat ass. Not fast aiming, but he's slow as shit. Catch that nigga. That's crazy, bro. That bitch stayed in there forever. Okay. Alright. Y'all tried to onside kick me? Y'all crazy. For all this time left. What the fuck? How did you end up behind his ass? All they need is a touchdown and 2-point conversion. Y'all want to bullshit.
Surprised they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off,
But they do know that in the future, they've got work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for Cleveland, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Washington Commanders. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos.
My bad, I got hungry. That was a bad game. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how we pulled that W up. That was a terrible game. Sorry, God. I did not mean to open this from the bottom. Don't question me. Yes, I'm superstitious.
I was told I'd never be world champion, to my face, by every boss that there is, then became world champion. I was told that I wouldn't win Money in the Bank, and even when we're down to it, is it'll be you or Cody. And then even then, once I got the briefcase, the boss goes, you're going to lose even more now. It's going to mean so much more. When you cash in, all this ends, and you become our guy. I was like, whoa, okay. Cashed in, greatest freaking moment, came to the back. Sir, thank you for this opportunity. I hope you heard that crowd. I'm going to be your guy one way or another. And it's something along the lines of, yeah, you're just holding it for another month or two till we get Del Rio some sympathy, and then he's going to take it back. And I went, it looks like I got 2 months to prove you wrong, boss. And he went, okay. I was told I'd never be world champion, to my face, by every boss that there is, then became world champion. I was told that I wouldn't win Money in the Bank, and even when we're down to it, it'll be you or Cody. And then even then, once I got the briefcase, the boss goes, you're going to lose even.
Man,
The number
I'm
one ranked
looking for
offensive
superstars
lineman
like
in
you
all
to
of high
play
school
in some
football,
showdown
Jackson
events. Let's go
Campbell,
play some
just
showdown
announced
games.
where he will be playing college football. And there's reason to believe that this school just received a future NFL first-round pick. I got to see the 6'8", 300-pound offensive lineman from Missouri at the Under Armour All-American game in January. Jackson was constantly going up against 4- and 5-star players in this game, but it seemed to be no issue at all. I was really impressed with Cantwell's athleticism and ability to explode out of his stance for a guy his size. And his dominant blocking was directly leading to big plays for Team Unstoppable's offense. After watching Cantwell for less than a game, I could easily see why every school in America was after this kid. He held an outstanding 31 Division I offers, but narrowed his decision down to just 4 last month. And after much thought, consideration, and anticipation, Jackson Cantwell decided on the University of Miami. It's official. The number 1 ranked offensive
What's wrong with Judy? Why the fuck is it taking so long to hit that route?
Let's go. Let's go. Here we go.
I thought I held you, bitch.